Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome to today's video. What I want to share with you today is part 3 in the 4-part series on how to thrive through uncertainty. As I shared with you in the first video, you have to focus on what you can control, which is you. The second video was all about focusing on solutions rather than problems. And today I want to share with you, no matter what obstacle or challenge you come up against, how to create your ideal outcome. So what does that even mean? Number one, you are 100% responsible for your current reality. I know that might be hard to take in and be like, really? I created this situation with my finances, with my relationships, with work, my health, whatever. And I'm here to tell you that yes, you did. But the good news is if you're not where you want to be, you also have 100% control on how to create that ideal outcome. For example, I want to share with you a story. Back in 2007, I had graduated college. I moved back to Denver from Kentucky, got my first job out of college working at a bank, and well, I hated the job. Like, I really hated the job. And one day, I think it was a Thursday afternoon, after lunch, I literally got fired. My boss walked up to me, took me into the kitchen, and she's like, hey, we gotta let you go. And I was like, what? But guess what? Consciously and like subconsciously, I hated that job. I know I had a poor attitude. I know I wasn't the best with customer service. And literally, I got fired. But I created that based on my thoughts and my emotions and my actions. So what I'm here to tell you is, yes, I mean, number one, I gained humility from that. But I also gained experience and realized I created that. And if I wanted a better outcome, if I wanted something more ideal, I could also create that. And so that's what I want to share with you today. How do you create your ideal outcome? As I've shared with you before, words don't teach. So you've got to take what I'm telling you today and implement and take action so you can create your ideal outcome too. Number one, use your imagination. You've got to create clarity. What do you want? What do you really want? Because the only limits that are created are the ones you create in your mind. So get super clear. How much money do you want? Where do you want to travel? What kind of relationships do you want? What kind of job or business do you want to create? You have to create clarity because you can't go somewhere if you don't know where you're going. So use your imagination, have fun with this. And what I absolutely love to do is future riff as if. And what that does is it literally reprograms your subconscious mind, because when you say these things and you put emotion and feeling behind it, your subconscious does not know the difference between fake or reality. So it will come to fruition. And I can tell you that because I've done this, experienced it. I don't just say it, I do it, and then I manifest some crazy, amazing things, but I'm crystal clear. So to future riff as if simply means you can do this for like 60 to 90 seconds. You can do it with yourself in front of a mirror. You can record it, which I do and I listen to each morning. It's even more fun, do it with a partner in person or a video, because then you're building off their energy and they're building off yours and you're thinking bigger. And so what you do is you think of a time in the future, a week, 30 days, 6 months, a year from now, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. Think of a time in the future, and then you go off and you riff about all the things that you want, whether it's talk about your health or your finances. Maybe you're in a relationship that you want to better. Maybe you're single and you want to be in a relationship. So who is that partner? So to future riff, you talk about how it's already happened. It's already yours. You know, like, oh, if I want to talk 30 days from now, it's been an amazing 30 days. I remember 30 days ago when I sat and I future riffed as if, and I talked about how I wanted to bring in $10,000 or 5 new clients, and I've done exactly that. I remember sharing and thinking about finally getting clarity on my ideal partner, who he is, and you know, he's tall, dark, and handsome with gorgeous blue eyes, and I love our energy and our mutual growth mindset, and I have so much fun going on dates with him and connecting and creating. And my health and fitness, I finally got back on the meditation wagon, and I've really stuck to my routine, and I just feel so energized. And anyway, you get the point. You just go on this total riff of all of these things you desire, but that they already happened, and then they will. The final step in this in creating your ideal outcome is to be intentional. And that's why I want you to create clarity, because when you're clear, then you can be intentional with your focus. You can be intentional with your actions. And that's what this is all about. Because most people get stuck in like kind of just going through life's motions. They're not putting focused energy, focused time and attention, and then they wonder why they're getting shitty results. It's all on you. So again, today's focus on how to thrive through uncertainty, part number 3, is creating your ideal outcome, and that you have total control on your reality, what you can create. I also want to share something with you. I've created a free video training series on my 3 pillars to help you get unstuck and create your ideal reality. I'm going to include the link below, so be sure to opt in, and wishing you a fabulous week on creating your ideal reality.